Well, we're back in another port now. This is Haifa, Israel. We've been at sea now for about a month since our last Liberty port. So it's nice to see land again. And from what I hear, this place is supposed to be a pretty good port. There's a lot of clubs here. It's kind of dangerous though too, they say, because they say, you know, there's a high terrorist threat here, and like the Israeli army does patrols through the streets and stuff, so they have guns as they walk down the sidewalk. But hopefully it's pretty good. Well, here's some more of the city. You'll probably hear me better now since there's no background noise. Probably hard to see because the sun's real bright. So, probably do a little more filming later, so you can get a better picture of what's out here.
Take it easy on the old guy. Chin, you gotta put it on. Go, Senor, you got it. Keep your hands up. Big man!
is after everything's done. Clean up on it.
And down.
There goes 30 minutes here, Dave.
On the left hand side you can see a boy in a black suit. This is ultra orthodox boy. Many Jerusalem, many of this part of Jewish people for movement, temple, and expelled. Now we can see the central bank, not temple. Are inside Jerusalem, and the monastery on the left hand side immediately of Elijah the prophet. He ran away from Jezebel to the desert, Judean desert.
Wait, guys, stop your...
If you want to take pictures, you can do it now. And I want to tell you one thing. What's so special in Israel, I'm sure you have heard about these are the shepherd's fields. What is where the Magi from the east came all the way.
Well, we're in Jerusalem now. Not exactly sure where we're at, but
Who wants more? $1 rosary bean. Olive oil.
3 cans, $5. All of 1 can. Some more rosary.
Who wants more?
Here's 3 cans, $5.
this is our tour guide.
Want some more rosary?
Go down.
Africa, that's right. Everyone brings some of his culture. And you can see some of the gifts around.
Are we permitted to take pictures on the side?
Yes, we are.
Okay, right now we're going down. There should be a star down here off to the right. It's supposed to be the actual place where Jesus was born. And off to the left-hand side is supposed to be another spot where the actual manger was.
The birth of Jesus. On the other side, the place of the manger.
Down here where the manger was.
Όχι παιδιά, τα κεράκια δεν τα λάβουμε από εκεί μέσα γιατί θα βάλουμε φωτιά. Παρακαλώ.
You move out and let other people come through. There's some people out. We're nice.
This is the actual spot where Jesus was born.
Film that bell up there. Top down. Either way.
65 North Carolina. Hitting on 2 girls.
Who said that? Hitting on 2 girls. Who said that?
I did.
I'm still
What's that?
Oh man, that's wild.
St. George, yeah. St. George. Slam the dragon. Gotta get this.
You can see here it is close to the bus and we can't do so. And in Jerusalem I won't find anybody. So I have one request. Please stay with me. Don't do shopping during the walking tour. We are going to have now time in one place in Bethlehem when you will be able to find all the souvenirs you want from Bethlehem, or everything you will find in Jerusalem you will find in the same shop. In this shop you will have reduction because you come as a group, and it will be cheaper. You don't pay here taxes because
Shepherd's Fields.
you can see the graffiti on the walls. Alechem, Evenu Shalom 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 Alechem. Thank you very much. You deserve support. Philip, what do you say about them? They came from Moscow, from the opera of Moscow. Mass terrorists. They were trying to take a bus as hostages, public bus, and the soldiers, they were stopped and killed by the soldiers of the checkpoint. So this is the checkpost. Now we are inside Jerusalem again. On the left hand side, a new neighborhood of Jerusalem. The name is Gilo. In Gilo, there are 40,000 people that live. Oh, hallelujah. Look at the view of Jerusalem on the left hand side, New Jerusalem. How beautiful it is. How beautiful it is. All the new neighborhoods, modern neighborhood, Dome of the Rock, Mount of Olives, Mount Scopus, Mount Zion, Mount Moriah, Old City, New City, Bethany, everything on your left. You will be able to take pictures in a minute. We are going to start.
Find a tall building behind me.
Well, out here somewhere is Mount Zion, Mount Moriah.
Don't want my fingers on top of
And some other mountains, there's some other famous stuff down there, but I'm not sure exactly where they're at or what they're called. But the tour guide was telling us about it, so he's gonna explain everything. So I'll probably tape it again. Ed Johnson taking video cameras too. Actually, I'm taking some video of a picture that I just bought. So, and on the back of the picture that I bought, it has a whole bunch of stuff that, well, you'll see it probably before I do. So.
Hey, Anderson.
Yeah?
Give them buy one, didn't you?
No. This is the restaurant that we just ate at.
Yeah. And you, striped shirt. This for you. I do for you.
This is the Al-Aqsa, the name. This is a mosque, Muslim mosque. And from here, Muhammad ascended into heaven. Now, we are going to see it closer, but from the wall to the right hand side, you can see Arab houses. This is the eastern city. This is the Arab villages around Jerusalem, and this was Jordan until 1967. You know, from the old city toward us, toward this promenade, there was a border that divided the city to the eastern part there and the western part, the Israeli part there. And you can see the trees down in the valley. Can you see the trees? And behind those trees you can see houses. In the lower part, this neighborhood, you can see Arab houses. And go to the left, up on the hill, you can see Israeli buildings. Can you see it?
Yes.
And now, this neighborhood, the name is Abu Tor, the father of the bull. This is the English term. This city was divided into two parts, like Berlin. One side of the neighborhood was Jordanian, the other side is Israeli. In this town, there was no normal life till 1967. Snipers, Jordanian snipers, were standing on the roofs, on the walls of the old city, which was under Jordanian control, and they were shooting, the same like Bosnia, like Yugoslavia. So this city didn't have a normal life till 1967. We couldn't enter the holy sites, the Holy Sepulchre, the Western Wall, the Temple Mount, Mount Moriah, Mount Zion. There was no access to those sites. In 1967, June 1967, the Jordanians attacked our outpost here in this hill. You see it? This is Mount of Olives. The big tower is the Russian Tower of the Ascension. The Russians believe that Jesus ascended into heaven from this point. Below this tower you can see a big cemetery. A Jewish cemetery. You know, the Jews believe that very cruel cult, pagan cult, 3,000 years ago, here on the right hand side, where parents had to burn their children, burn offering for their god. The name of the god was Molech. That's why this valley became a symbol for hell. Gai Ben Hinnom, Gehenna, the valley of hell. By the way, later on we are going to enter the old city from this point, the old city of Jerusalem. You can see the Oriental Bazaar.
Are we going there?
Is that where we get our snack?
Oh, fucking bull. Damn. Whoa.
That was the name you make too.
I can't believe those folders.
On the left hand side, there is a place that's believed to be by the Protestants as the Holy Sepulchre. On the left hand side, here on the hill, this is the Garden Tomb according to the Protestants. And on our left, soon you will, if you like, when he came to Jerusalem,
Which one?
the last week of Passion.
Which one? Which one is it?
Sorry?
Which one is it?
Here, the mountain, you can see the slopes on the left hand side. This is Mount of Olives.
Where's the cemetery?
I will show you later on. The cemetery is in...